Hello and welcome to another video from the IELTS Coach, and in today's video we're going to look at why study IELTS online. What are some of the reasons why you should study IELTS online, also some negative effects of studying online. So we'll balance out the argument of studying IELTS online or studying in a class. So let's get into it. Why you should or shouldn't study IELTS online. And first we'll look at a negative point. Studying online can be quite lonely and solitary. You're working on your own, and that can be difficult for some students. You need to be self-motivating. So if you find it difficult working on your own, then it may be challenging for you to study IELTS online. On the plus side, you can work at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with a group. You don't have to do the things that the whole class is doing. And you can take a break when you need to. Quite often I have students maybe halfway through a course, some kind of family emergency comes up and they have to stop for a few weeks. When they come back, the rest of the class is ahead of them. If you study online and study on your own, you can go as quickly or as slowly as you like and take breaks when you need to. I mentioned this before, you do need to be very self-motivated when studying on your own. There's no teacher to push you, there's no peer pressure from classmates, and there is no schedule to follow. You don't have to, I must be at class at 6 p.m. You can go and study online whenever you like. But the bad side of that is if you are not very self-motivated, you may not study as much as you should. But again, the plus side to this is you can focus on the things that are important to you. Quite a lot of time if you go to IELTS classes or study with a group, they will study things that perhaps you are already good at, or things that you don't really need to focus on. By studying on your own, you can spend time on the important things for you. Be aware of unreliable or inaccurate material online. There are thousands of IELTS type questions, but a lot of them, quite a few of them, are not really IELTS specific. They may not help you. Some of the example answers, the sample writing tasks, are not very good. They may say this is an 8.0 when in fact it might be a 5.5 or a 6. So the materials, the questions and the answers that are available online are not always accurate. So be aware and be careful of that. Another advantage of studying IELTS online is the flexibility. When, where, and how you want. So of course you can study at any time, depends on the type of person that you are. Some students enjoy studying at 3 a.m. or 10 p.m. You can do that when you study online. And of course where you want, in a coffee shop, at home, wherever you like. And the important thing here is you can study how you want. If you want to focus on certain things, if you learn in a certain way. A lot of students learn just by listening to something. Some students need to see it and read it. So you can study in the style that is best suited for you. And the final things we will look at here: difficulty getting feedback. This is one of the big complaints I hear from students. I've been studying on my own for a few months, but I don't have anyone to speak to and check my speaking. I don't have anyone who can look at my writing tasks. So getting feedback from a teacher or even from a classmate or a friend can be difficult if you are studying on your own. The benefit, or the final benefit we'll look at for why to study IELTS online, is save a lot of time and money. There's no travel time going to classes, no money for big group classes, and then have very little one-on-one time with the teacher. Studying online is generally free. Of course, there are paid courses and paid materials which can help you save more time. But there is a big benefit, or I think more benefits, for studying IELTS online rather than studying in a group or studying in a classroom situation. So of course there are other reasons why studying online could be good or bad for you. It depends on each student. These are just some general ideas. Obviously, I'm an online IELTS teacher and I recommend studying online. The negative effects can be corrected or can be minimized, and the positive effects can be enhanced. Especially, I think, the time-saving effect and being able to study how you want to study and focus on what you want to focus on. So that's the end of this video. Before I go, if you do want to continue looking at studying online, you can have a chat with me. I give a $1 trial lesson for all students. If you go to theieltscoach.com and click on the link, and then you will see details how to join me for a 20-minute Skype lesson. We can do some practice speaking test questions, and you can ask me any questions about the IELTS exam. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you at theieltscoach.com. Thank you and goodbye.